Thanks for the gift subs! Strike, what the heck? Okay, let me do it again. Where's the trash? Oh wait, I should throw it on myself because I'm trash.
Wait, you didn't die yet. That probably means that it's belly.
What? Oh, this is new. Everything that you just saw is VTubing. I never thought of myself being a VTuber until last year. If you're here because you wanted to know what it felt like to be a VTuber, then you're in luck. And if you're here because you support everything that I've done, keep going. A VTuber, also known as a virtual YouTuber, is an online persona that uses a virtual model generated by a program in order to entertain through the means of streaming or video sharing platforms. I personally didn't think of this through. I don't even know why I got into this hobby, but I did anyway, and I'm happy. All I wanted to do at first was make a model in VRChat, and VRChat is like this crazy fun VR worlds that people have gone to and, you know, interact with people. And I just looked through programs that could make those models, and I landed on VRoid Studio. And seeing videos all about VRoid Studio led me into VTubing, and I never really knew all about VTubing till then. I didn't even know who the fuck the shark girl was. So this is VRoid, but this VRoid is the newer version, and this is my test model. This app is free, and I am not responding, and that's why I wanted to use it, because it was free. I'm a college student. Here is the interface. Back then, this was way jank, but now it's better. It's easier, and here's my model. Spoilers, by the way, no one has ever seen this model before. And then we have all these eye highlights. What makes this really easy is that it has everything that you need, and it's really unique too. It already has its hairstyle, see? But back then you had to make everything yourself. I am not giving you an in-depth tutorial of this because there's a bunch of them on YouTube already, and I did the same, so you guys should do the same. Before I get to the next segment, I actually wanted to show you me. Wait, I forgot to press the button. Me. So this is my VTuber model. Oops. This was my VTuber model for a while. It's newer because of the new VRoid Studio. And yeah, I had fun with this model. I had a lot of fun. I did almost everything with this. Well, there's not much that you need to know about Myrtle. She's just a normal mage that grew up in the earth. It's so hard to be a VTuber when you have to think about the buttons. The clothes are just plain though. I didn't really put much thought, but I was like thinking, maybe just make her into like the casual Myrtle. See you guys on my next streams. I spent a lot of my time in Twitter and Discord. Mostly Twitter. There's this magical tag called #VTuber. So when you search that up in the search bar, you're gonna get into the community right away, kind of. So joining in the community was a bit intimidating because there were so many people. When I mean there were so many people, there were so many people who were chasing their dreams, doing everything they can to be an entertainer, and I was only able to scratch the surface. Like I was joining in networking, tweeting, shit, memes. It doesn't matter. Like you gotta be indulging VTuber content every day, but you don't really have to. But I'm just saying that's how it happened for me. But so I also found out that under VTubers, it's not only 2D or 3D, but there's also PNG and GIF tubers, but a lot of people prefer 2D or 3D. For some reason, there were also like a few unspoken activity. When I say unspoken, a lot of people don't really talk about it, or maybe I haven't really gone through that deep into the VTubing community, but there was this unspoken competition between Banksy VTubers for having a good rigging model art, and there were so many situations that led me thinking that this is pay to win. There used to be this stigma of face reveals. People used to like hate other VTubers for revealing their face. It was a thing. I don't even know why. I think at some point there were a lot of VTubers that fought against that now, that people were like showing their faces in Twitter more. And then there's also some cases in the VTubing community where they just follow for follow and you don't ever communicate with them ever again. Clout, fake deaths, drama, those things happen in the VTubing community. And maybe that's why VTubers quit just after a few months of being in it. Even if I haven't really touched that much of that part of the VTubing community, I still met a lot of people who had the same interests as I do. We still talk and they're like my VIPs and mods on my Twitch channel. And we always try to build each other up and like rating each other, and that's like the fun thing about it. My stream would be complete without you After guys. Finding my own friends and finding the people who actually are there for me, I started doing things for YouTube and doing more content. And like I started utilizing my talents and surrounding myself with games. Even with a low budget, because at that time, even now, I was streaming in 5 Mbps and a mid-range laptop. Huh? Also, can I just add that I'm a healthcare student? It means I'm not supposed to be doing this. Supposed to be studying my ass off. But I'm doing it because it's a stress reliever. That just means that you don't have to have the fancy stuff just to cultivate your passions. Because people start small. So streaming on Twitch, content creating on YouTube was fulfilling. It always filled my day, always keeps me busy. And it's fun because it's something that I like to do. But it was also kind of difficult because I was an indie VTuber. And I was editing my own stuff, making my own banners, doing everything. So in the streaming part, there were a lot of unexpected or just surprising things that would happen on stream. But even with all that, you can't escape the feeling of being pressured or empty. I was in fear of losing people at some point. I was a small streamer. I was contracting over 5 to 20 views per stream, which already is a lot considering I've only been here for a year and I'm not doing as much as other people who actually have the goods and the time for it. I remember trying so hard to keep people around or be successful as a VTuber because I wanted to prove something to my parents and friends that I was capable of this. I just wanted to feel like I was good at something so that maybe they can rely on me. Outside of this VTubing world, I had asked my family and friends what they thought about VTubing or what I did. My family didn't really say anything because they didn't get what it was. They didn't understand and thought I was just wasting my time. My friends, some were supportive, but some weren't as supportive. But a few months later, I realized that when the numbers were falling, it didn't matter anymore because that just meant I was able to see the people who really were there for me, and it just nitpicked out all those people who didn't give a fuck. Also, I finally thought of this whole thing as a hobby. You don't have to be insanely good at the hobbies that you do, and they're supposed to be fun and a way to get you away from bad stress. It didn't really matter to me as long as I'm doing this for me and to make myself a better person. I took a few months of stream break from January to April. I know some of you guys might experience having breaks in streaming or breaks in VTubing activities, and this might actually happen to you, especially when you are taking this too seriously. If I were you guys, if you want to have fun as a VTuber or a streamer, think of it as a hobby first. Think of it as something that's having fun and doing the things you like and not stressing over what you should play next in stream. Ah! That's literally me because I always thought about what I should do in the stream when I didn't have to. Like you could just like get in there, just brain dead, just be happy talking to people. Like honestly, that's how it should be. You gotta have fun first. You gotta think like, oh, there's still a long way for you to go. You can't achieve everything in a year. I'm just saying. I already showed my face during my stream breaks. I was working on this channel VeeSazzles. If you haven't subscribed, please sub and like my stuff because I'm working my ass off. I already had the face reveal during that time, and it's crazy because I also still felt the stigma creeping into the corners of my Twitter page. And people are still like unfollowing my Twitter account just because I showed my face. I mean, I could be assuming, but it does feel like it though. I think showing my face was my time to move forward from the things I wasn't happy doing anymore, like VTubing, because for me, running apps in the background just to make your VTuber move is really taxing to the computer. It's been a fun year, buddy, and I'm so glad that I had you guys by my side, even if I'm not really that active. I'm glad I had people by my side, and the people who believed in me are more reliable than the ones who didn't support me. And this brings up the question if I've already quit VTubing. Thing is, no, VTubing is just a side thing. Like I like my model. I like doing all that jazz. Like it's a cool activity. It's a cool hobby. So if you've been around here for a while, thank you. And if you're new here, welcome. And I'm really glad that you got to see this part of my journey as a content creator. And I hope you like this video. And yeah, when I upload this video, it's going to be my birthday. So, happy birthday to me! Happy birthday, me. Stay lit.